Hi, my name is Jeremy Haskell, and this is your New Hampshire Jobs Report for April 2010, brought to you by JobsInNH.com, how New Hampshire gets to work. Each month, we take a look at the activity on JobsInNH.com in an effort to make sense of what has been a very turbulent job market. Looking at the activity over the last month, we see that the first quarter of 2010 held a number of positive signs for economic recovery. This is great news indeed as we move into spring here in the Granite State. In our first chart, we see that the number of companies actively posting open positions on JobsInNH.com has risen to near its highest point year over year, and in fact reflects nearly the same number of companies that were posting jobs back in September of 2008. While most experts agree that the employment numbers will probably lag behind other economic indicators, this sustained increase in the number of companies hiring is a very positive sign. In the next chart, you'll note that the number of open positions continued to trend upward in March. This is a very encouraging sign for the economy in New Hampshire. That this growth is evident across a broad range of industry as well as spread out geographically is very good news indeed. Taking a look at hourly versus salaried positions in our third chart, it is encouraging to see that each wage type has maintained the upward trend that started in the beginning of this year. The significant increase in hourly positions is an especially strong sign and can be partly attributed to the start of hiring for the summer season. And as we do each month, we'll take a look at what types of jobs are being posted and where they are located across the state. For the purposes of our analysis this month, we'll compare the March numbers to the third and fourth quarters of 2009. Looking at the different sectors here in New Hampshire, one positive note is that all of our major job categories are showing significantly higher numbers in March as compared to all of last year. Manufacturing positions continue a strong resurgence here in New Hampshire, and while numbers have not yet returned to the highs before the recession, it is very encouraging to see strong, sustained growth in this sector. There were also significant increases in sales and marketing, customer service, finance, clerical, and healthcare. Moving to where the jobs are, you'll notice that each of New Hampshire's counties saw a significant increase in job postings in March over the first 2 months of the year. While Hillsborough and Rockingham counties continue to post the most positions, there were significant increases in Stratford and Merrimack counties as well. This is all great news for job seekers. While traffic will continue on its typical roller coaster trend, we predict that as the economy continues to strengthen, more and more people will look to improve their employment position. A recent study cited that 45% of all employed people will look to switch jobs once the economy shows steady signs of recovery. And that wraps up the April Jobs Report. My name is Jeremy Haskell. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, while we make a living by what we get, we make a life by what we give.
This Jobs Report was brought to you by HR Made Simple. Protect your employees by protecting your business. Powered by HR Sentry.